Have you ever wondered why one of the most prestigious car brands in the world, Porsche, chose Malaysia to assemble its cars? Not China, not United States, not Japan, but Malaysia. In fact, Malaysia became the first country outside of Europe where Porsche assembles its vehicles. For a brand that protects its reputation obsessively, this decision shocked many people in the automotive industry. So the real question is, why Malaysia? To understand this decision, we first need to understand how protective Porsche is about its brand. Porsche is not just a car company, it's a luxury performance brand with a reputation built since 1948. Every Porsche must meet extremely strict engineering and manufacturing standards, and according to Porsche's own production leadership, any new facility must meet the same comprehensive quality standards used in Europe. In fact, during the Malaysian launch, Porsche board member for production and logistics, Albert Schrammel, stated that the Malaysian assembly site operates alongside Porsche's established European production network and meets the same quality standards. Wow, and that is amazing. So, if Porsche is so strict, why trust Malaysia? The first reason is Malaysia's manufacturing ecosystem. Over the past several decades, Malaysia quietly built a very strong industrial base. The country is deeply involved in multiple layers of the global supply chain, and Malaysia produces commodities like oil and gas, rubber and palm oil, but more importantly, it also produces advanced industrial components such as petrochemicals, specialty materials, semiconductor components, electronics, automotive parts, and aerospace components. This means when a company like Porsche builds something here, it can rely on existing network of suppliers and engineers that already support high precision manufacturing. According to the manufacturing firm Vohram Group, Malaysia's mature industrial ecosystem allows companies to achieve the same consistency and quality as factories in Germany. But manufacturing capability alone is not enough. The second reason is Malaysia's position in the global automotive supply chain. Many people don't realize this. Malaysia has been assembling vehicles for decades. Brands like Honda, Toyota, BMW and Mercedes-Benz already assemble cars locally. This created a proof of skilled technicians, engineers and suppliers familiar with international automotive standards. When Porsche decided to assemble cars here, the workforce was already capable of handling advanced automotive production. In fact, the Porsche assembly plant located in Kulim, Kedah is fully staffed by Malaysian workers who were trained directly by Porsche. And according to automotive site Polestar Automotive News, the plant operates with Malaysian trained to Porsche's strict production processes while being supported by local suppliers for key components. Another key factor is strategic geography. Malaysia sits in the heart of Southeast Asia, one of the fastest automotive market in the world. Southeast Asia has over 650 million people and the demand for luxury SUVs has been increasing rapidly. Porsche's decision to assemble vehicle here allows them to serve this market more efficiently. Instead of shipping fully built cars from Europe, Porsche can assemble vehicles locally and reduce logistic costs. This strategy is especially useful for SUVs like Porsche Cayenne, which is currently the model assembled in Malaysia. And this leads to another important reason: pricing. When a car is imported fully built, what the industry calls CBU, or completely built up, it faces higher taxes and transportation costs. But when the car is assembled locally, known as CKD, completely knocked down assembly, the manufacturer can reduce some of the cost. In Malaysia, this strategy allowed Porsche to significantly reduce the price of Cayenne. According to Poltan's Automotive News, the locally assembled Cayenne launched at around 550,000 ringgit, about 115,000 ringgit cheaper than the imported version. For Porsche, this makes the car more competitive in the regional luxury SUV market. But Porsche's decision also reflects something bigger, which is Malaysia's reputation for reliability in manufacturing. Global companies often look for countries where production quality can remain consistent over decades. Malaysia has quietly built the reputation in sectors like electronics and semiconductors. In fact, Malaysia is one of the world's largest exporters of semiconductor components. That level of precision manufacturing translates well into industries like automotive assembly. Another interesting detail is the technology used in the Malaysian Porsche plant itself. The cooling facility was designed to match Porsche's global manufacturing identity. The building includes thermally insulated walls to reduce energy consumption, solar panels to supply supplementary electricity, and even rainwater harvesting systems. According to Poltan Automotive News, it is also one of the first air-conditioned automotive assembly plants in Malaysia, helping maintain precise environmental conditions during assembly. This shows that Porsche did not treat the Malaysian facility as a secondary factory. Instead, they built it to match the standards used in their global production network. And there is another strategic reason behind Porsche's move. According to Porsche's executive, the Malaysian plant is just the first step. During the launch, Porsche board member for sales and marketing, Detlev von Platen, said the company must learn to walk before we run. hinting that more models could eventually be assembled here if demand increases. In other words, the Cayenne assembly line may only be the beginning. So when you combine all these factors together, Malaysia's manufacturing ecosystem, skilled workforce, strong supplier network, strategic location in Southeast Asia and cost advantages, Porsche's decision starts to make much more sense. But there is also something symbolic about this move. For decades, Southeast Asia was mostly known as a place where cheaper products were manufactured. But today, one of the world's most respected luxury car brand trusts Malaysia to assemble its vehicles. That decision signals something important to the global manufacturing industry. Malaysia is no longer just a low-cost manufacturing hub, it is a high-precision industrial ecosystem capable of supporting premium brands. And if demand continues to grow in Asia, there is real possibility that Malaysia could play an even bigger role in Porsche's future production strategy. So the next time you see a Porsche Cayenne on the road in Malaysia, there is a chance that car wasn't built in Germany and it might have been assembled right here in Malaysia. So the real question is, will more global luxury brands follow the same path? And before that, if you ever dream of working in Porsche or any German automotive company, the only real way is to study at that country, which is Germany. And you're lucky that Germany offers zero tuition fees to study there. And I have helped more than 600 students to study in Germany. Comment Germany down below and I will send you a free guide.